Greetings from a very pissed off High 15. Yeah. Well, I mean, you just told me about what's going on. You be lurking as you pack. Right on, buddy. Yeah, things not going so well for High right now. First, yeah, very, very much first. Welcome and best of luck. You got first. Not much consolation, I suppose, but yeah. Hope everybody's doing better. Hop in the chat every now and again to make a comment. Sounds good, buddy. Get your stuff situated. Not the only thing that went my way today. Ouch. I'm very sorry to hear that. We were actually pretty fortunate today. Store had bread, which was nice. Jim's playing through an iPad. Latency is a thing. No problem. No problem. Yeah, I was actually able to get bread. They put a limit, but it was like 3 loaves, which we weren't planning on getting more than that anyway, so we were fine. We're not those people. We're not those people. You know what type of people. You know exactly what type of people. Those people. You know what they say about those people. All right, let's go ahead. I'm going to cut the music. We'll switch on over to the game. Ready to go. It's here. It's definitely here somewhere. There we go. And where are you at? Blam. There we go. I says the total difference between the two flights, $218. Why are you charging me $18 for the difference as the change fee is waived? Yeah. That's some bizarre crap. Well, if you're around for story time, I have an aviation related story, heavily related story for story time. I just don't want you getting any ideas from it. It's a good one. It's a good one. All right, let's go ahead and get into the game. Day 3. Little Mousy, hello. I says I paid $311. The cost now $93. Yeah. Exactly, like what gives. Okay. Just in time, Mousy. How you doing tonight? I need to figure out where we left off. Let's see. Maybe we can check our notes.
Grandmaster Otto, if you are reading this, it means that I have failed. I'm sorry, but I didn't want to involve the church
Some
unless
toasties?
absolutely necessary. My brother has some things for you. They will be self-explanatory.
Ah, that's right. We gotta go talk to
I
Rolf.
told him to only give them up to the person who repeats the famous quote from my favorite book. I'm sure you remember. Blessings from Leonard, your most humble and loyal servant.
Right. So Leonard was a member of the church. We need to go investigate some books. We might need to go talk to... Well, definitely going to go talk to
the book
Ralph.
from the library. Got it.
All right. Let's take a look at this book.
The Kingdom of God is Within You by Leo Tolstoy. This looks ancient, pre-collapse for sure. A number of pages are marked in the margins, likely to easily find them. Even if one of the marked pages contains the quote I need, there's too much text. I'll need more to go on. Maybe someone who had regular contact with Leonard would know the quote if they saw it.
The worker could be one of them, which I think he might be at the... I want to say club. Might be a restaurant. Not the cafe. But regardless, I should probably check
This is probably where Leonard handled all the paperwork.
Yeah, I didn't think there's going to be anything at the desk. Okay. Alright, so we got a book, but it's got too much stuff to figure out. We're going to narrow it down. We got to narrow it down. Mimmer Road, the mall, junk heap. I don't think there's going to be anybody at the cafe. I'm thinking of the club in the other end of town. But I'll stop by here just to see if they'll let us in.
Maybe later. I don't feel an urge for a coffee break.
Yeah, I didn't think so. And I don't think this person knows anything, but we'll talk to him since we're here.
I don't want to disturb him more.
Figures. Okay. Alright. So we know that Rolf is at Mimmer Road. So I guess we're going to go to Mimmer Road. At least he was there. Rolf and Leonard apparently are brothers. We need to know what Rolf knows about his brother. Need to ask you about your brother.
Hello, Rolf.
Hey, look, I'm pretty busy here. Not really a good time to talk.
This can't wait. You heard about your brother, right?
It's a small town, what do you think?
Sorry about your loss, but I really need to ask you some questions.
Fine.
Let's put the biometric on. Alright, let's ask him about himself a little bit first. Mouse just went to Bunnings this morning. Council decided to fix the footpath today, so the whole way there we had to weave along the path to avoid the holes.
What can you tell me about yourself, Rolf?
I'm not in the mood for small talk. Ask your questions so I can get back to work.
What kind of relationship did you have with your brother?
The sibling kind. We weren't enemies, if that's what you're asking. The rest is really none of your business.
I'm sorry, Rolf, but I have to ask you about your brother's death.
I know, and I wish I had something to give you, but I don't know what happened.
So you have no idea who'd want to kill Leonard?
It's gotta be the nutjob who killed those other people, right?
It's possible, but far from certain. When was the last time you talked to your brother?
A week and a half ago, or so.
Okay. How did he seem? What did you two discuss?
He was his usual self, but what we talked about is private.
Look, every little detail matters. What he said could be the key to finding his killer.
I'm not gonna betray his trust. If you want to arrest me, go ahead. But that's all I'm gonna say.
What can you tell me about the Church of Eepos? I know for a fact that your brother was a member.
So? That's not a crime.
Come on, Rolf, work with me. Don't you want me to catch your brother's killer?
Yes, he was a member, but I'm not. I spent 10 years trying to get him out of that place.
Interesting.
Why would you do that?
Because he changed. He
Ooh.
became this sullen, slow, serious, fucking block of a person. He used to be so full of life, you know? I know he died just yesterday, but the Leonard I grew up with, he's been dead for a long time.
Damn, that's sad.
I understand, Rolf. Thanks for sharing. No, I don't want to tip him off before I figured out the exact quote.
I'm gonna ask him about
I
the
should
book.
keep this to myself.
Really?
Or he might figure out that I'm not the person Leonard wanted to have the evidence.
Fine.
I should keep this to myself.
I figured.
Or he...
Okay. So that's not gonna be very helpful. We need to go talk to the other guy.
That's it, for now.
Good.
Let's try the canteen. Because the guy that worked with Leonard should be there. It's where he was earlier. Looks like he still is.
Can you answer a few more questions?
I suppose.
Do you remember Leonard quoting a book?
He used to say this phrase every now and then. Not sure if it's from a book, though.
Yeah? What was the saying?
I don't remember exactly. Something about life and being human, I think. Sorry, might recognize it if I saw it.
Okay. Well, we've got the book, so let me ask real quick about
Do you know Rolf, the plant master?
Rolf a little
Sure,
bit.
he brings our gardening waste to the recycling center every week. He's kind of an asshole, though. Always seems to be trying to rip you off.
Apparently doesn't know that these are related. That's interesting. All right, let's try showing him the book.
Have a look at these marked pages. Does anything remind you of things Leonard used to say?
Give me a minute, will you?
Sure.
Here. The sole meaning of life is to serve humanity. Leonard used to say that whenever I was late for work.
Perfect. Thanks.
No problem.
The sole meaning of life is to serve humanity.
I don't think he'd be interested in that.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay.
I'll let you get back to your drink.
Okay, good luck out there.
Let's look at the note again.
Grandmaster Otto, if you are reading this, it means that I have failed. I'm sorry, but I didn't want to involve the church unless absolutely necessary. My brother has some things for you. They will be self-explanatory. I told him to only give them up to the person who repeats the famous quote from my favorite book. I'm sure you remember. Blessings from Leonard, your most humble and loyal servant.
So maybe we can take it back to Otto?
The Kingdom of God is Within You by Leo Tolstoy. This looks ancient, pre-collapse for sure. A number of pages are marked in the margins, likely to easily find them.
Let's go through
Grandmaster
that
Otto,
again.
if you are reading this, it means that I have failed. I'm sorry, but I didn't want to involve the church unless absolutely necessary. My brother has some things for you. They will be self-explanatory. I told him to only give them up to the person who repeats the famous quote from my favorite book.
So we got to go back to Rolf.
I'm sure you remember. Blessings from Leonard, your most humble and loyal servant.
Okay, so we're going to repeat the quote to Rolf.
Hey, I had a few more inquiries.
Fine.
The sole meaning of life is to serve humanity.
I don't believe this.
You have something for me, Rolf?
I guess so. You know, you're the last person I was expecting. Was my brother a police informant?
Yeah. We were building a case, but that's all I'm at liberty to say.
Shit! That's crazy. Wait here, I'll be right back. Here, now go bury the bastard that killed my brother.
I'll
What
do
do we
my
got?
very best.
Some kind of package.
Got rid of the note. No need to hold on to that.
Unopened package.
Let's see here. There was an audio tape and a few documents inside.
So a third tape, which we can play at the museum. Let's read the documents.
These look like surveillance reports. It seems that Leonard was investigating Carl, Katerina, and Maya.
Really?
The museum, the junk heap, and the apartment at Mimir Road are all mentioned as locations of interest. Leonard must have followed them around town and documented their activities. There's not much new to me in here, but there's mention of multiple tape recordings. Maybe they can offer some other clue to the killer. I need to figure out some way to play that tape.
I already know where. We go to the museum. So are there two killers? It would sound like there's two groups at play. Like someone is... Okay, so Leonard was watching... Leonard, as a member of the church, was watching the people that were supposed terrorist cell. Okay. But I don't think he killed them. Maybe. And then someone killed him. Well, I didn't kill Katerina. She's still alive. Does that mean there's two murderers? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if she was up next.
A few different machines for working with audio. Looks like I can play audio tapes here. This tape is in pretty bad shape, but I might be able to do something with this machine here. All right, looks like the machine has analyzed the tape. Maybe I can reduce some or all of this noise.
Oh, great. Just gonna let it play so we can hear the original first. And then we'll figure out what we can do. Okay.
I think I need to work with smaller sections of the tape by using those two yellow selection sliders.
Ah, okay.
I shouldn't do that before I filtered out all the noise.
All right, so what I want to do... Hold on. No, we're doing audio editing. Okay. So first off, we've got... And I feel like we need to isolate the metal clanks, the rain. All right, that section there seems like a good spot. Brassel, what's going on, buddy? All right, let's see if we can isolate. Here to here seems like a good spot.
I shouldn't do that before I filtered out all the noise.
Well, can I filter multiple? Yeah, playing Whispers of a Machine. It's Wednesday. I figured we want to finish this. Alright, let's see if we can just filter the metal clank. Too small sample. It's a finicky program. Let's try... Try this. Multiple sources. Okay. Let's do just the rain. Alright. Got the rain cleared out. Alright, looks like a great sample for thunder somewhere here. Girl says, no office, no offense. Oh, going back to TV. Alrighty, bud. Yeah, no problem. Alrighty. No worries, bud. Yeah, take it easy, bud. But there's a lot of wind right there. Before that. Okay, we got rid of wind. It's like working with Audacity. I'm looking for a section where I can isolate the metal clank. Probably right there. Yeah, I think right here. Alright, let's see if they can... Let's see if we can use this sample. Got it. Okay, I think that's probably right. Let's amplify and...
I can't shake the feeling that someone is onto us.
We've been careful. You're imagining things, Carl.
Maybe. I can't wait to be done with all of
Chimes.
this. Just go be a family.
Me either, my love. Me either. Did you get the package?
Yes. Had a look inside. CPUs, neural cores, major third degree violations.
I don't like it any more than you do, but it will keep Maya off our backs for a while.
Fuck, Mel, it's too hot. Terrorist classified hot. By definition, we're terrorists now.
Don't be dramatic. We'll keep our heads down, let Maya have her fun, then eject from this whole mess.
Things used to be so simple around here. I can't shake the feeling that someone is onto us.
We've
Listen
been
to it again.
careful. You're imagining things, Carl.
Maybe.
Chimes
I
are
can't
very
wait to be
important.
done with all of this and just go be a family.
Me either, my love. Me either. Did you get the package?
Yes. Had a look inside. CPUs, neural cores, major third degree violations.
So probably where those
I don't
chimes
like
are,
it any
that
more than you
apartment.
do, but it will keep Maya off our backs for a while.
Fuck, Mel,
Hmm.
it's too hot. Terrorist classified hot. By definition, we're terrorists now.
Don't be dramatic. We'll keep our heads down, let Maya have her fun, then eject from this whole mess.
Things used to be so simple around here.
Okay.
Interesting. If only I knew where it was recorded.
Come on, girl. Don't you know the chimes? I think you know exactly where it was recorded. Shopping district.
Oh, those must be the chimes I heard on Leonard's tape.
Yep.
That means Carl and Katerina were here when they were recorded. I should have a look around.
Well, the only place that we haven't looked is this entrance. Are you
Looks
gonna
like
let-
an apartment building. I don't have any reason to go up.
Are you kidding me?
I wonder. There's something taped here under the bench.
Oh.
A tape recorder. This must be what Leonard used to record Carl and Katerina.
So they were at the,
There's still a tape inside.
at the bench?
Crap, looks like the recorder is busted. I'll just ditch it and keep the tape.
All right.
It's the tape found in the tape recorder under the bench. The label says session number 6.
Go back to the museum and play it. Expecting there to be somebody here one of these times. We need to switch audio.
Let me worry about Carl. I'll find a way to make him see the value of our cause.
He's a liability, Katerina. It's only a matter of time before he figures out our true plans for the vessel.
Maya, just don't call our child that.
True plans
What?
for the vessel.
Vessel? But that's exactly what it is. A vessel for Holdra.
Oldra.
Don't get emotionally attached. We must put our own selfish desires aside.
Uh-huh.
How many children can she not save? How much suffering can she not end?
I know, Master, it's just hard. What if something went wrong? What if this is all for nothing?
You need to have faith, sister. Ever since I was little, I have sung to the tune of these machines. Now, is your wrist implant working as expected?
I think so. Doesn't itch anymore, at least.
I'll run a diagnostic later. I also put in a little surprise.
Let me guess. A bomb?
Is that sarcasm? It doesn't befit you. No, a fake biometric signature.
Oh, really?
Oh, for the city trench coats? Why would one of them ever come to Nordsund?
It's just precaution. We won't remain here forever. I haven't gotten us this far by avoiding contingencies.
So
have
Katrina
I?
has
I
fake
suppose not.
biometric.
Katerina played me good. She is one of them. I must go and confront her.
Oh boy. It's gonna get hairy. Go to the junk heap. Crawl through the fridge. Might have another shootout to deal with.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, no kidding.
Same here, but I'll be careful. I promise.
If you say so, honey.
Guns ready.
Katerina?
Oh, she's dead.
Huh? If someone is there, show yourself.
Oh, this is not good.
Strange. Hey, Katerina, wake up. Shit. Her pulse is extremely weak. Maybe her arm's worse off than it looks. I need to go get help.
Doctor.
From what I can gather, some kind of brain trauma has put her in a comatose state.
Damn. Can you determine the extent of the damage?
Difficult to say, which is typical for most brain injuries. She could wake up in 5 minutes. She may never wake up at all.
What could have caused it? Could someone have done it to her?
It's theoretically possible that she suffered a stroke, but her symptoms are eerily similar to victims of sophisticated interrogation techniques.
Interrogation techniques? Like what?
I'm no neurologist or nanoengineer, but from what I learned in medical school, there are advanced torture devices and energy-based weapons that can cause symptoms like this. All of them illegal, of course. Your colleagues at the Bureau may have more information about the subject.
I see. I will consult my contact here in Nordsund. Perhaps she has some knowledge on the matter.
Very well. I will remain here overnight and monitor this woman's vitals.
Good. Thank you, Doctor. Stay frosty, Gabriel. Whoever did this to Katerina may decide to come back.
I'll try, ma'am. Be careful out there. Urun is drawing near.
Urun?
You didn't hear? The storm. That's what people are calling it.
Oh. Must be a big one. No Stina.
Uh-oh.
Quite a mess. Could be caused by the storm.
Or something else.
Quite a mess. Could be caused by the storm. Or...
Yeah, we're gonna get the scanner out. Oh, I don't suspect their DNA to be here. Yeah, I don't expect any of that to work. I feel like there might be somebody hiding in the bushes.
Looks a bit overgrown. Could use some trimming.
I got a bad feeling.
Quite a mess. Looks a bit overgrown. Could use some trimming. Quite a mess. Could be caused by the storm. Or...
Scan's not showing anything. Wait, what's that scarf?
It's Stina's scarf.
Oh shit!
Stina! What the hell?
Oh.
Sorry, kid. Can't let you stand in my way.
Mm-hmm.
But why?
Oh shit!
Damn it. Why'd you have to get so close?
I'm gonna guess we're not dead. Oh damn, son.
No, this wasn't supposed to happen. Hold on, darling. I've got this.
I was gonna use some force powers.
Damn. The strain on my blue to keep me alive must have knocked out the Augs. I've never felt this cold. I need to find a way to heat myself up before I get hypothermia.
Oh boy. Back upstream, damp twig. Let's start with that damp twig. Looks like we lost a bunch of inventory too. There's a dry stick. And I'm worried about that cave. I don't think the damp twigs are going to do much for us. They might be okay once we get the fire started.
A large branch. Damp and not ideal as firewood, but could be part of the shelter. Damn, it's too tough to break off by hand.
Got no Augs. Let's go back. Let's go this way real quick. Nope, that's it. Let's check. Can I look at the ground?
This area in front of the cave looks suitable for a campfire.
Okay.
It's a shallow cave, but I should be able to take shelter from the storm in there. I need to get myself warm and dry first, though.
How are we starting the fire? Are we literally using lightning? Alright, there's nowhere else to go there. The branches are too thick, apparently. The path upstream is going to be way too cold. I can't. I'm not even going to try that. That's got to be death. What's it going to say about the
Pretty
stream?
intense flow in the stream. I may have floated for quite a while.
I am curious, though. What happens when we click on it? Is she going to say anything?
I could follow the stream back to Nordson,
Yeah.
but it's too dangerous to do that through the storm.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Alright, so I don't have much else on me. So I guess we're going to try using this dry stick. Campfire spot.
This straight stick would work well as a spindle for a friction fire. But I'll need to assemble kindling and firewood in the spot first.
Kindle. I don't see any grass. Let's...
Okay, I put the firewood in place. I'll need some dry kindling too.
Dry kindling. We use the branches.
A large branch. damp and not ideal as firewood, but could be part of a shelter.
Let's see if we can just use the dry stick.
This straight stick would work well as a spindle for a friction fire, but I'll need to assemble kindling and firewood in the spot first.
Maybe we need to,
That action doesn't seem productive to me.
we might need to use...
I hate to do this,
Yep.
but it's a matter of survival.
Destroying the
Damn,
book.
Too much wind from the east. I need to shield the campfire with something.
Shield the campfire with something. I can't grab the branches.
A large branch. Damp and not ideal as firewood, but could be part of a shelter.
I mean, maybe?
That combination makes no sense.
Really?
I don't think anything about that needs to be written down.
I don't see the
I don't see
tape's
how
gonna
those
do
things
anything.
work
Yeah,
together.
me neither. Alright, what are we missing? We can't grab the
A
branches.
large branch. Damp and not ideal as firewood, but could be part of a shelter.
Is there anything in the cave?
It's a shallow cave, but I should be able to take shelter from the storm in there. I need to get myself...
Alright, what are we missing? You'd think there'd be like a rock or something we could use.
Pretty intense flow in the stream.
Path back upstream didn't show anything.
I could follow the stream back to north.
Maybe I need to combine
A
items?
large branch. Damp and not ideal as... That combination makes no sense.
Come on.
The firewood and kindling are set up now. I should try to start a fire with a spindle. Damn, too much wind from the east. I need to shield the campfire with something. That action doesn't seem productive to me. I don't see how those things work together.
You could use that as a shield. Why not? You don't have anything else, lady. You won't take the branches.
A large branch. Damp and not ideal as firewood, but could be part of a shelter. That action doesn't seem productive to me.
I know, but I'm running out of ideas
That
here.
combination makes no sense. The firewood and kindling are set up now. I should try to start a fire with a spindle.
But you're saying I need...
Damn, too much wind from the east. I need to shield the campfire with something.
There's nothing else here.
That action doesn't seem productive to me.
Something hidden?
I could follow this.
Well, I don't want to use the stick.
That combination makes no sense.
I'm trying to dig around and see if there's something I can find. I don't want to use the
That
stick.
action doesn't seem productive to me.
Dry stick is important. It's literally nothing but these branches. And these branches aren't coming in. Hey, what's going on? Carl with the raid, thank you so much. We're in the middle of a rainstorm trying to figure this mess out. I don't see how this is
That
gonna...
action doesn't seem productive to me.
Yeah, I don't see how that's gonna do anything. We're trying to shelter.
I don't see how those things work together. A large branch. Damp and not ideal as firewood, but could be part of a shelter.
Right.
The firewood and kindling. The firewood and kindling are set up now.
We tried
I
that.
should try to start a fire with a spindle. Too much
What's
wind
going
from
on,
the
man?
east. I need to shield the campfire with something.
What are we supposed to do? She won't pull the branches off.
A large branch. Damp and not ideal as firewood, but could be part of a shelter.
There's nothing else in the cave.
Damn, too much wind from the east. I need to shield the campfire with something. That combination makes no sense. That action doesn't seem productive.
It doesn't seem productive to me either, but I don't have any options here. What the hell? Her notes she won't mess with. There's nothing else here. She won't pick up any stones or anything.
It's a shallow cave, but I should be able to take shelter from the storm in there. I need to get myself warm and dry first, though.
Alright, what do they want us to shield with? I don't get it.
Damn, too much wind from the east. I need to shield the campfire with something.
But what? I'm gonna look it up. I don't understand. I really am stuck on this one. Let's see. Whispers of Machine. Let's look for campfire. Yeah, I'm out of options. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. Let's see what I can find. Okay. Interact with the branches. Need something cut them off. Okay. Need something to cut them off with. Kiba, what's going on? We are trying to survive.
That combination makes no sense.
And
That combination makes no sense.
I need the glass.
That combination makes no sense. I don't see how those things work together.
That's what I need. I need the glass from that picture, I bet. Let's see what I can find. Something to cut them off. Okay, we might have some problems on this because they're talking about tape.
This straight stick is nice and dry. With some kindling, I should be able to use this to create a friction fire.
I don't have very many items. I feel like this is glitched. Like, where's the rest of the UI?
Damp through and through. I'll need to dry this out before I can use it again. I don't see how those things work together.
Hey, Kiba, yeah, I'm having some issues trying to figure this out. Because, yeah, we're stuck on this right now. Trying to figure out what the heck is going on. Mousy, hey, what's going on? Hello. I am trying to find how to get this fire started. Dry branch. Examine it. Oh, let's examine.
A photo of Katerina. The glass frame is broken, but I might be able to use the shards.
There we go.
I've gathered a few dense tree branches.
How dare I
need
not
some way
look
of
at the
tying them
picture
together.
separately and just use it directly?
These could become a wind shelter, but I need to attach the branches together somehow.
We're gonna use the tape.
Yeah, I might be able to tie it all together.
So we're using our evidence. Our augmentations are gone. Well, you've been pretty quiet, Mousy.
All right,
Not
that
psychic.
should catch any wind coming from the east.
All right.
Remember last time we went camping?
How could I forget? What didn't go wrong that weekend?
Well, we were never hit by any meteorites or struck by lightning. But other than that...
At least my friction fire skills have improved. I never thought all that survival training would ever actually pay off.
Avoiding death by freezing may have been a decent incentive.
You could say that. As much as I enjoy your company, I'm not quite ready to cross over to the other side.
The ghost saved her life, by the way.
Looks like the storm has subsided. I should try to make my way back to Nordson. I was lucky to find good shelter so quickly. I may not have survived the storm otherwise.
All right, well, we've lost all our evidence.
Ow. There's that familiar feeling again.
Oh, there's our augmentation.
I seem to have developed an ability to regenerate wounds. Likely due to the trauma last night. No sign of my previous augmentations, though. I may need to replenish my blue to get them back.
And we found out someone is very much involved.
The stream is calmer now, since the storm is past.
Stina. Not terribly surprised by the way she used to talk about the blue.
So, the conduit. They're trying to create an AI superintelligence.
Looks that way, yeah.
I can see the appeal. An AI singularity would be a source of immense power. Such a being would become like a god, right? It would have the power to do anything.
Probably. I think it's way beyond our understanding. It might even be beyond our imagination.
Hell, it might even be able to bring me back. The real me.
What?
I haven't been on the ground for that long. I could be revived with sufficiently advanced technology.
That's... Alex, even if that's possible, you know I couldn't take that risk. It's way too dangerous. For everyone.
That's easy for you to say. You're still alive. You can still breathe the air and feel your heart beating.
I need to get a grip. This is just me talking to my subconscious.
Is it?
He's never coming back. Pull yourself together, Vera. You have a job to do.
Oh, here we go. It's like the opening screen. Back in town.
Hold it, Agent.
Whoa, easy. Calm down. What's going on?
You're under arrest. If you resist, we'll have to use force.
Gabriel, you're better than this. It's Stina, right? She's manipulating you.
I'm not gonna tell you again, Agent. Be quiet and come with us.
It seems Stina got the police on her side. I need to get out of here.
Great.
Agent England, don't be alarmed. I'm here to help.
Thank God. What on earth happened here?
Long story, but Councilwoman Ruth abused a legal loophole to force me to step down. Gabriel's taken over the police department. She claimed that you were a secret conduit member, in cahoots with our local cell. She said that you murdered Leonard as retaliation for the previous murders. I didn't believe her, so she had me pushed out of the department. Seems our Gabriel was more receptive to her suggestions than I was.
Damn. I'll have to try to clear my name when I get out of here. I can't possibly stop her if half the town is against me.
I concur. I'll go make sure the lobby is empty, but after that...
Quiet. Somebody is coming. Go! I'll try to find a way out without hurting anyone.
So we got one person right now on our side.
Hi again.
You up to something, England?
Not a thing. This place is kind of lacking entertainment, you know?
Yeah, I get your point. I'll see about getting you a magazine later, okay?
Thanks.
Okay. So we got a problem. There's a policeman right there. Not sure how we're supposed to get out of here.
Hey! He's ignoring me.
Sure he won't if I start fiddling with the key.
It requires a key. I can't do anything with that now. They confiscated everything, except this piece of glass stuck in my boot. It's still sharp. That combination makes no sense. I could, but I doubt my throwing arm is quite up to par. Besides, I don't want to hurt the guy. I'm feeling quite all right, considering I spent the night outdoors.
What if we
They confiscated
hurt
everything,
ourselves
except this piece of
and
glass
then
stuck in my
regenerate it?
boot. It's still sharp.
Maybe it'll get us to the hospital.
This is gonna hurt, but I need to get out of here.
What the hell? Jesus! What did you do to yourself? Hang in there.
So we gotta activate regeneration and then do it.
This is gonna hurt, but I need to get out of here.
Gotta go!
Come on. Damn it, she's out.
Uh-oh. We gots to go. Gabriel's probably in that office. Let's go to the quarters.
No way. I need to get out of here.
All right. We don't need anything. Let's get going.
I should get my notebook back before I head out. I think it's on the counter.
Oh. Yoink.
Got my notebook back. First things first. I need to jumpstart my lost augmentations if I'm going to have any chance of defeating Stina.
How do I do
The
that?
technology left behind by the conduit members may have something I can use.
So we need to go to Mimmer Road. Uh-oh, the tank is empty.
No, he's gone! If I hadn't let Stina outsmart me, maybe I could have protected him.
How could you let this happen? Don't you realize how important he is?
Please don't blame me for this, Alex.
I'm sorry, darling, but I realized just now what the Conduit are really trying to do.
We've been over this. They're trying to create an AI singularity.
Not only that, they plan to contain it within the child, to bridge the gap between AI and humans.
Yeah.
Oh, you might actually be right about that.
I know I am. That child would have the power to bring me back.
Alex, we need to accept what happened. I need to accept what happened. Even if it's possible, it wouldn't really be you. I wish it would, but it wouldn't be you.
So you would deny me life just because of your arbitrary definition of what I am? If we're the ones who awaken Huldra, she'd owe us her very existence.
It's creepy.
Please, it's our only chance. Save the child, and then save me too.
have no idea what to think anymore. Looks like the fetal fluid from the tank.
Well, that would have what we want.
Still plenty of nutrients left. The womb tank looks completely empty. Oh wait, there's some kind of switch here. That looks like a vial of blue. It must have been fed into the fetal fluid. I could try to power up my augs with this vial, but I'll leave it in the cooling unit until I have a way of injecting it.
Hospital. Hospital has needles. That blue power, no kidding. Give me that blue. See if we can get into the clinic. We need to go this way, I think. Wait, that was locked.
No use. It's locked.
That's right, we need to go here. Shit.
Command was adamant, and I saw fit not to ask questions.
Makes no difference to me, standing guard here or at the train station, as long as I can feed my kids.
At the very least, we're less exposed to the weather in here.
Afraid your pretty beard might get all ruffled up?
You'd see what it's like for yourself, Cullen, if your face ever matured past puberty.
Ha! Touche! Anyway, our school teacher here, is she expected to, like, wake up?
I was informed that she's fully comatose. We are to guard her from the fugitive.
Shit.
It's too risky to handle those deputies without my augmentations. I don't need to talk to her right now.
Okay. Well, that was where there were needles. Oh, here's some syringes. Those were convenient.
Got an empty syringe.
That was convenient. They weren't there before. Glad that nurse doesn't pay attention to anybody. Okay.
All right, it's filled with blue. This could end badly, but I have to take the risk to stop Stina. All right, back in business. But I still need to find a way to clear my name. Maybe somebody can speak on my behalf.
Okay. We can always use mimicry on somebody.
Looks like the fetal fluid from the tank. Odd-looking thing. No idea what it's for.
What's in this box?
Looks like this was filled with supplies for caring for a baby. Some are missing.
Right, so the baby's out. We knew that, but yeah. Okay. Oh, you know what? We have our scanner. Amniotic fluid, traces of blue. All right, we got to find somebody Gotta find somebody that we can trust. We know, I don't know where Anderson might be. The church. The church might. I'm gonna try the recycling center real quick and see if anybody's in there. Nobody here. Okay.
Maybe later. I don't feel an urge for a coffee break right now.
See if we can go to the lobby.
Again? No way. I should stay clear of that place.
Really?
Not sure what happened here, but it looks like old damage. Somebody swept up the glass on the outside, but didn't bother with actually repairing the windows.
Okay.
There's no reason to go in there now.
I don't think there's gonna be anything here at the junk keep, but I'm gonna go there anyway. There may be a surprise. We're trying to find somebody.
No reason to go back there.
Hi,
If I
15
need
with
to
the
talk
host.
to
Thank you so
Katerina,
much.
I'll find her in the clinic.
Yeah, she's in the clinic. Okay, so there's no reason to go back there. You've done enough packing for one night. Fair enough, man. Let's try the shopping district. Wonder what Walter has to say. I don't know if we can even go talk to Walter. Might not be a good idea.
Hi again.
Hey there. What can I do you for?
Really? So he doesn't know about any of that yet?
What do you think of Rolf?
Funny guy. Smokes like a chimney and drives one hell of a hard bargain.
Not while we're talking.
Oh, sorry. I want that one.
I have to find Stina Ruth. Any idea where she might be?
I often see her around this part of town, but I'm not sure where she lives exactly.
Alright, I think we know what that means. She's at that other apartment.
I'm off. See you later.
Take care.
Bye-bye, police lady.
So he doesn't know anything about what's going on right now.
Looks like an apartment building. I don't have any reason to go up there.
You definitely have a reason to go up there. See if there's anything at the school. This shouldn't be anybody there.
I don't have any business in the school.
I didn't think so. Right? I want to.
Looks like it's filled with different kinds of spare parts.
We're trying...
Looks like an old filing cabinet.
Actually, to find somebody...
Not sure what it's used for. I think they deliver groceries through there.
That'll speak up for us. I mean, maybe Walter, but...
Looks a bit overgrown. Could use some trimming.
There's literally no one around right now. But Walter.
A big bucket filled with some kind of tubes. Various technical drawings. Some of them look similar to the womb tank.
Right on, Mousy.
Various tools for electronics and mechanical work. Dirty laundry, presumably Maya's. Seems like she made herself comfortable down here.
Waiting hardware input.
A wall filled with machines. There has to be plenty of illegal technology in here. Appears to be a wireless data reader of some kind. An electronic headset of some kind. Looks turned off. An electronic headset of some kind. Herbal tea. Maybe from Maya's garden upstairs.
Should do another scan. I think Carl was in here. I guarantee you Leonard wasn't in here. Yeah, that didn't help. Vulture might be the only person we can talk to.
A regeneration pod. Kept people healthy and energetic. No need to go back in there.
Great. Should we try the tower edge real quick? Oh, I didn't go up to the apartment either yet. Nothing.
Nice little garden. Surprised it gets enough sun here.
Wisdom Master with the auto host, thank you so much. Mousy says, had to use the bathroom, totally forgot. I'll be cleaned in there using something called CLR. Holy fuck, that stuff's strong. Yes, it is. I know exactly what that stuff is. Yes, it is very strong. If there's anything we can get from here. We already tried it.
This crude bed looks regularly used.
We're looking for a person, actually, right now. It's archived, means we've already done it.
Not sure what kind of plants those are. Maybe medicinal? Doesn't look like vegetables anyway. Not sure. Not sure.
Right, we've already been through this.
Nice collection of mushrooms. Looks like the edible kind.
Where else?
Looks like an old hovercraft.
Where else could we go? Walter seems like the only person available to talk to. The school, the canteen's closed, the clinic is open, but the only people there are the nurse and the, oh, the nurse is gone now.
I'm guessing those contain a list of admitted patients. I don't recognize any of the names.
All right, the only people that I can find
I suppose that's where the doctor writes down his autopsy
in town
reports.
are the guards and Walter.
One last waiting room before the final embrace with the earth. I think that's for collecting the ashes after a cremation. Appears to be a small crematory.
We already took syringes. I don't see
I
why
don't
we
need any syringes
yeah.
right now.
I don't know why being...
An old freight elevator of some kind. Likely out of order.
I can't imagine how being Walter would let us in there. Not that we need to go in there, but we do need somebody to talk to. I don't know where Anderson went. Alright, I'm assuming Gabriel is probably over here. Yeah. If we go in here, we're gonna be in
Don't beat yourself up after
trouble.
what happened this morning.
I'm trying. Can't believe I fell for that.
It happens to the best of us. We won't underestimate her next time.
Mm-hmm.
We better not. If it were up to me, we'd have multiple guards and handcuffs on her at all times.
Just checking her boots for glass would be a step in the right direction.
Way to rub it in, man.
Maybe we can mimic somebody?
Whoa, it's her!
Shit.
You've got a lot of nerve coming back here. Let's lock her up again.
Right, so we can't mimic her. Or mimic Gabriel. It's not gonna work. The only person I might be able to work with is Walter. I don't see anybody. There's no one else to talk to.
I don't need to mimic him.
Really? Okay.
Hi again.
Hey there. What can I do you for?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm off. See you later.
Take care.
Bye-bye, police lady.
Hold. Wait. Wait. Let's see. How do I not know where Anderson is? Just that he's gone. That's all he said, is he was gone. Maybe he's back inside. Hold on. He was hiding. He might still be hiding in the police station. I don't see him.
Not now. Empty. Empty.
Where could he have gone? I think the thermos would have something.
A thermos, presumably filled with coffee. Low maintenance. My kind of plant.
Can't get into my quarters, I don't believe. Oh, I can. Maybe he's hiding in there. No?
Doesn't appear to be functional. There's not even a switch or anything. I've looked there already. Nice big lemon. Maybe later. No, I'm...
I mean, I don't see why any of those people would be in here. Wouldn't make any sense. We'll try everything. Okay, nah. Let's think. Who are we supposed to mimic? I can't mimic Gabriel. Maybe there's a combination I gotta use. Some kind of thing.
It's a map of Nordsund. Looks like the center of the disc is hollow. Curious.
Center of the disc is hollow.
Nice and shiny. I can even see my reflection in it. I don't think extra strength helps there.
Damn. There's nobody in the canteen. There's nobody at Mimmer Road, nobody at the junk heap. Nobody at the recycling center. So I honestly think what we need to do probably relies on the police station. Maybe we gotta come in, use strength, and basically fight them?
No, I'm trying to clear my name. Fighting them would only make things worse for me.
Maybe I can amnesia them?
Don't beat...
Whoa, it's her!
You've got a lot of nerve coming back here. Let's lock her up again.
Whoa, it's her!
You've got a lot of nerve.
Doesn't work. I can't mimic them, I've tried. We can't fight them, we can't mimic them, we can't amnesia them.
Don't beat yourself up after what happened this morning.
I'm trying. Can't believe I fell for that.
It happens to the best of us. We won't underestimate her next time.
We better not. If it were up to me, we'd have multiple guards and handcuffs on her at all times.
Just checking her boots for glass would be a step in the right direction.
Way to rub it in, man. Up for a hunting trip when all this is over?
Sure. Been a while since I downed a stag.
Cool. Still got that old boomstick your pops left you?
Yup. She may be old and cranky, but she always gets the job done.
I'll keep my distance then. I'd like to keep all my parts.
Oh, shut up. She's more reliable than your perpetually jammed plastic crap.
The icon all the way on the right, that is the mimic. This one?
So this promotion of yours, it's only temporary?
Yeah, the mayor told me we'll hold a formal election when the state of emergency is lifted.
It's to collect a signature, and we
Councilwoman Ruth thinks
tried.
my chances are good if I can
On
resolve
either of
this
these,
crisis
it doesn't
quickly.
work.
Well, you've got my vote. We've needed new leadership around here for a long time.
Thanks, bud. Means a lot.
I'm hoping overhearing them, maybe we'll get some kind of information. Oh, you know what? No, we're too far away to collect
Don't
anything.
beat yourself up after what happened this morning.
I'm trying. Can't believe I fell for that.
It happens to the best of us. We won't underestimate her next time.
We better not. If it were up to me, we'd have multiple guards and handcuffs on her at all times.
I'm glad Anderson didn't fall for Stina's tricks. Without his help, I never would have gotten this far.
But where is he?
Stina is both dangerous and on the loose. I have to be careful now.
Up for a hunting trip when all this is over?
Sure. Been a while since I downed.
Whoa, it's her!
Yeah, it's just not
You've
gonna
got
work.
a lot of nerve coming back here. Let's lock her up again.
Since there's two of them, we can't do it. There's a way I could maybe distract one of them. I can't mimic.
Don't beat yourself up after what happened this morning.
They won't let me fight them.
I'm trying. Can't believe I fell for that.
It happens to the best of us.
Where?
We won't under.
Well, yeah, because we start over. That's the loss. It means they lock us up, and so it just goes back to like the autosave. And they're just talking. Where did Anderson go? If we knew where Anderson was. Wasn't there a spot we could get to through the back of the church? Maybe we can find somebody there. Let's try going to the library.
Somebody locked the back door to the library.
Are you
Maybe
kidding?
just as well. I had nothing important to do in there anyway.
You sure about that?
Looks like I was right about the flowers.
All right, let's go through our notes.
I don't get the impression that Rolf is a trustworthy guy. Leonard Dahl was the third murder victim and a member of EPOS. He was spying on the other murder victims before his death, and he appears to have acted alone. Walter sure is an oddball, but I have to say he's a breath of fresh air. It's easy to get stuck in gloom on a murder case like this, and some lighthearted humor helps take the edge off. Dr. Pearson seems competent, but he's definitely got some quirks. Maya Strand, age 41, was the first murder victim and the superintendent of the Nordson Museum.
I don't think it's really going to
Together
help
with
us.
Katerina, she was a conduit sympathizer, and they both used Carl to further their own goals.
I'm going to try them all. They're not going to let us into the EPOS lobby.
Maybe later.
Not the cafe. Okay.
Doesn't look functional.
Crap.
Again?
The only person we got to talk to is Walter. They won't let us in
There's
here.
no reason to go in there now.
You say so. And they won't let us in this entrance. This mystical entrance.
I've already done that. Nice, soothing sounds.
No sense this makes. Yeah. Let's talk to Walter.
Cute little robot. Hi again.
Hey there. What can I do you for?
What do you think of Rolf?
Funny guy. Smokes like a chimney.
I don't know what
and
else we're
drives one
supposed to
hell of
do.
a hard bargain.
Did you know Leonard Dahl?
A little. He came by every now and then, buying things for the recycling center. We've been talking about automating some of the work there.
Yeah? Anything out of the ordinary about him?
I wouldn't say so. He was a quiet, nice guy. A real shame what happened to him.
So, what can you tell me about yourself?
Me? Oh, well, what you see is what you get.
A crazy old fart with chronic coffee breath?
Oh, quiet, you little rascal. What I am is a tinkerer, a craftsman, a father of machines. I cherish building them. I adore putting them on display, and I especially love talking to them.
I've noticed. So how long have you been building robots?
Oh, ever since I was a boy. I grew up over at the junkyard. The place was crammed with old discarded robots. I didn't have many friends, you see. So, I decided to befriend these machines instead.
What do you think of Dr. Pearson?
Quirky guy, but he means well. Sometimes he asks me to come over and help with the kids.
Oh yeah? Help how?
Usually by playing doctor and patient with Nissa. It helps calm down the little ones.
Ah, that's clever. Did you know Maya Strand?
Yep, I work with her from time to time. Some of my handiwork can be seen in her exhibitions.
Oh, you mean the robots in the main hall? You had a hand in putting those together?
Yeah, I assembled them from parts I found in the junkyard. Or the bot cemetery, as I like to call it. Sometimes I feel more like an archaeologist than a mechanic.
Got it. So, do you have any idea who killed Maya?
Ooh, I got a theory.
No, Nissa, it wasn't the big war robot in the main exhibition.
Why not? That thing is huge. It could easily rip people to pieces, or buildings for that matter.
I know because I built it, Nissa. It's totally harmless.
I don't buy it, Pops. It's got red eyes. That's a telltale sign of a bot turned evil.
What I wanted to say was that Maya could be a little odd, but I have no reason to believe anyone would want to kill her.
Pops calling others odd. Now that's a joke that requires no punchline.
We've heard a lot of this before.
Walter, try to focus on the subject matter, please. I have to find Stina Ruth. Any idea where she might be?
I often see her around this part of town, but I'm not sure where she lives exactly.
That's gotta be... Is that enough to...
I'm off. See you later.
Take care.
Bye-bye,
Is that enough to say let's go into the other place?
Looks like an apartment building. I don't have any reason to go up there.
Are you sure about that? Like, what do you mean you have no reason?
Anatomically correct, gentlemen. Volter's Robot Emporium.
And I can't mimic Walter.
I don't need to mimic him.
Okay, what if we try amnesia on him? I don't understand
I don't
why
need
it
to
would...
make him forget anything.
Yeah. Who the hell else do we go talk to? There's nobody at the junk heap. There's the guys at the police station, but what about, okay, let's go to the clinic. We know that in the patient room, there are 2 officers.
This snooze is the best. I can't get enough of it.
Why a person would voluntarily put a toxic brown lump in their mouth is beyond me.
You don't know what you're missing, man.
A snooze box.
My boy has been doing much better lately.
Good news. I was fearing the worst when the doctor left with that grim look on his face.
Tell me about it. The asthma was out of control. Me and the missus were pretty strung out.
Did that herbal remedy do the trick?
No, but moving to a new place closer to the ocean made a huge difference. Better air, you know?
Well, your old resident...
Oh, shit! It's the prisoner!
Halt, fugitive!
Right. Okay. So maybe we can try something on them.
Snooze is the best. I can't get enough of it.
Why a person would voluntarily...
I could, but it's risky. Brute force only goes so far. And if they carry weapons, I'm in big trouble.
See if I can try mimicry.
My boy has been doing much better lately.
Good news. I was fearing the worst when the doctor left with...
All right, I got the deputy.
Tell me about it. The asthma was out of control. Me and the missus were pretty strung out.
That's something.
Did that herbal remedy do the trick?
No, but moving to a new place closer to the ocean made a huge difference.
Maybe we can get into the police station as the deputy. We can't use other skills, but...
Kala? What are you doing here?
Like, citizens' records, looks something in case files, office garden, a firearm. Office garden would be probably for more snus. Maybe. I'm not sure. I don't think a firearm is going to be a good... I mean, maybe. We should try a firearm.
I'm requesting a firearm in case the suspect shows up.
We can't spare more weapons. Stick close to your bearded friend. He's got one.
He's the one with the gun. There is something we need to look up. Records.
I'd like to see the citizens' records.
Right now? What for?
Oh boy. Well, I don't think my home address would be a good one. You'll look up my neighbors.
I'd like to look up my neighbors. They've been acting fishy.
You left your post to snoop on your neighbors? Get a grip, Kala.
Actually, I was here for a different reason.
Well, spit it out then.
I need to access the office garden.
Right now? For what?
Let's try for the comatose woman in the clinic.
Medicinal herbs for the comatose woman in the clinic.
The doctor had tons of herbs last time I checked. Ask him to come himself.
Let's go for the son's asthma.
Herbs to treat my son's asthma.
Oh, is that your youngest? I've heard that boy cough. Sounded real bad.
Yes, he's getting worse by the minute. I really need to hurry.
Okay then. Go ahead, but report back to your post ASAP.
Thanks.
Up for a hunting trip when all this is over?
Sure. Been a while since I downed a stag.
Cool. Still got that old boomstick your pops left you?
Yup. She may be old and cranky, but she always
A
gets
small local greenhouse. A typical site in Nordson, it seems.
I'd like to keep all my parts.
Oh,
It didn't look like we picked anything up.
She's more reliable than your perpetually jammed
A small local...
What's the greenhouse got?
So this promotion of yours, it's only temporary?
Yeah, the mayor told me we'll hold a formal election when the state of emergency is lifted. Councilwoman Ruth thinks my chances are good if I can resolve this.
Not now. I need to focus on clearing my name.
We've needed new leadership around here for a long time.
We didn't get anything,
Thanks,
though.
bud. Means a lot.
I shouldn't. I don't want to attract more attention if I can avoid it.
Right.
I shouldn't. A collection of what seems to be
Don't beat yourself up after what happened this morning.
just lots of case files.
Can't believe I fell for that.
Looks like a logbook. Maybe Anderson records his daily work there.
We better not.
I guess Anderson has a colleague.
Multiple guards and handcuffs on her at all times.
Just checking her boots.
So
for
maybe
glass
being
if
by
you
the
step on-
A
greenhouse?
small local greenhouse. A typical site in Nordson, it seems.
Maybe being over here by the greenhouse would allow me to do something else? Like what? We didn't pick anything up.
Up for a hunting trip when all this is over?
Sure. Been a while since I downed a stag.
Cool. Still got that
A small local greenhouse.
Yup. She may be old and cranky, but she always gets the job done.
If I activate anything else,
I'll
it'll
keep my
turn off our
distance.
stuff.
I'd like to keep all my parts.
Oh, shut up. She's more reliable than your perpetually jammed plastic crap.
It said we got... He went to go find herbs, but I didn't see any herbs for the cough. We didn't grab any herbs. I'm confused.
A small local green... A small local...
So this promotion of yours, it's only temporary?
Yeah, the mayor told me we'll hold a formal election when the state of emergency is lifted.
Let's go back to the hospital. Just thinking, I'm just trying to figure out what we're supposed to...
So how long you been in Nordson now?
6 months, give or take. Starting to get settled, I think.
All right. I was born and raised here myself. How do you like the
I
place?
don't understand
For
what
the
we're
most
supposed
part,
to
it's
do
been
now.
Nothing but a tranquil little hamlet. Up until this recent display of carnage, that is.
Yeah, I get your point. It's been surreal lately. Feels like a whole different town. Some weather we're having, huh? Storms and whatnot?
The Great Huron was a sight to behold, no doubt.
This guy's got a
Sucks for the
gun.
people
We
in
know
East Town,
that.
though. I heard a lot of roofs got blown off.
Unfortunate. Hopefully aid will be provided in due time.
This snooze is the best. I can't get enough of it.
Why a person would voluntarily put a toxic brown lump in their mouth is beyond me.
You don't know what you're missing, man.
Right.
I shouldn't do that right now. He's in the same room.
I was
Can't
fearing the worst
activate.
when the
What
doctor
if
left
I
with that grim look on his face.
try and collect his? Too
Oh,
close.
shit! It's the prisoner!
Halt,
Too
fugitive!
far. Okay. That's not gonna work.
So how long you been in Nordson now?
6 months, give or take. Starting to get settled, I think.
We still have his. try the police station again.
I shouldn't. I don't... A small local...
Don't beat yourself up after what happened this morning.
I guess Anderson has a colleague.
I can't believe I fell for that.
It happens to the best of us. We won't underestimate her next time.
We better not. If it were up to me, we'd have multiple guards and handcuffs on her at all times.
What do they want
Just
us to
checking
do
your boots
here?
for glass would be
A small local greenhouse. A typical site in Nordson, it seems.
We can't talk to any of them.
Up for a hunting trip
Maybe
when
up
all
close
this is over?
we can amnesia one of them?
I can't do that without breaking the mimicry.
Yeah.
Cool. Still got that old boomstick your pops left you?
Yep. She
And
may
I
be
can't
old and
crank
cranky,
them.
but you've got a lot of nerve
Yeah.
coming back here.
Yeah, it is. I'm confused as to what we're supposed to do with this. Hold on. Wait. What about Kale? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go back to Mimmer Road. Before I look it up, I'm gonna go back to Mimmer Road. Because
I'd say those are saffron crocuses. Not sure what those are.
alright, well I don't know where.
Lettuce, carrots, and some...
Okay, that didn't help. I was hoping that Rolf would be around. The idea is that Rolf smokes and Kale chews, and maybe there's some kind of connection with tobacco. I don't know.
Looks like the fetal fluid from the tank. Still plenty of nutrients left.
Already did that. What if we talk to Walter? Oh, I don't think that's gonna make any difference. The baby's gone. Baby's gone. We might be able to get into the church again now that we've got a mimic target.
I don't see what I have to gain by disguising myself as him in this place. Maybe later. Again? I don't see what I have. I don't see what I have to gain by disguising myself as him. Looks like an apartment building.
Ah, okay. I don't know what to do now. I'm gonna go look it up because I'm lost. I'm stuck. I don't get it. Let's see. Let me see. Okay. We might be able. It looks like It's saying that if we have... It depends on what stuff we have. So, we don't have mind control. What else augmentations do we have? Amnesia, mimicry, regeneration. We don't have mind control. Okay. Let's see. Turn to the police station, activate the signature. Right. Speak with Gabriel, request access to the greenhouse for his asthma. Should let you move around the office. Use it on Gabriel to collect his appearance. Don't worry, you can do this without breaking disguise. Oh! Okay. That is not obvious. We've never been able to even use that ability like that before. So apparently what you can do while you have one signature, that allows you to come in here and gain another one.
Don't beat yourself up after what happened this morning.
But it won't change your current one.
Can't believe I fell for that.
It happens to the best of us. We won't underestimate her next time.
We better not. If it were up to...
Okay. So now we have Gabriel's, which I assume we're going to use in the clinic to probably pull something on these guys.
Some weather we're having, huh? Storms and whatnot?
The great...
Sir, you have new orders for us?
Yes. You are relieved from guard duty. Head to the elevator and go down to the surface.
Understood. How should we proceed when we reach the ground?
Await further orders. We are organizing a search for the fugitive.
Acknowledged. Let's go, Cullen.
All right. That should keep them busy for a while.
Yeah, that's something I wouldn't have tried, because the idea of mimicry, the way that I've understood the ability, is you could only have one target at a time. Didn't know you could chain target mimicry. Never that I remember did they mention that.
Various medical supplies. Katerina? Can you hear me? I need to come up with a way to wake her up. Looks like an IV bag filled with liquid nutrients. Looks like Katerina needs oxygen to keep her stable. I don't need any water right now. Unused bandages would come in handy in a pinch. It's filled with cannulas, those little needle things used to connect an IV. Got one. A portable medical kit with all the essentials. An old pre-collapse monitor, probably not connected to anything.
Okay. So what I'm going to guess is we have to turn on the biometric. Weak pulse.
Looks like Katerina needs oxygen to keep her stable. Looks like an IV bag filled with liquid nutrients. Okay, now what?
I didn't want it on... Well, I mean, that might work.
She's already got one. It's connected to the IV.
Right, I need it to connect it to me. That's what I'm guessing.
Okay, now what?
Is that gonna do anything?
I need to come up with a way to wake her up. Various medical supplies. Looks like Katerina needs oxygen to keep her stable. That action doesn't seem productive to me.
I didn't think so. Ooh, what if we used... Hold on.
She's already got one. It's connected to the IV.
Hold on, I got an idea.
Okay, now what?
Connect it to you. And then we use regeneration. Aha!
Katerina, how do you feel?
Ow. Like $1,000,000, sister.
Who did this to you, Katerina?
That hag. What's her name? The foul-mouthed woman at City Hall?
Stina Ruth?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I need you to repeat that to some police officers. Can you do that for me?
I don't know about that. Sounds like you need my help, sister. What's in it for me?
Please, Katerina. Now is not the time to argue. Your child is in danger.
Bingo.
Wait, what? Did something happen?
I didn't want to have to tell you this, but your child was taken from the apartment.
No. Fuck. Okay, I'll help. She came out of nowhere, touched my forehead, and everything went black. My knees caved, and I could feel something greedily carving through my mind, nibbling at my memories. It was terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
And you're 100% sure that Councilwoman Ruth did this?
I'm positive. I saw her clearly. Strangely enough, she didn't seem to care about hiding from me at all.
Did you get a sense of what information she was looking for?
Not really, but the whole process
One of the
felt
scary
frantic,
things is
rushed.
Ruth. Stina
Why
Ruth
do you
knows
think
how
she
to be
spared your
invisible.
life after this attack?
Fuck
She knows
if
how
I
to
know.
pull like predator
Maybe
crap.
she was interrupted, or she just assumed I would never wake up.
This creates some doubt about the Councilwoman's story, Agent. But I still can't let you go.
But why? Do you really think I could do something so terrible?
It's not that simple. Stina Ruth, a respected and powerful person in Nordson, claims that you conspired with the Conduit to murder Leonard Dahl. A suspected Conduit member is hardly a trustworthy witness under those circumstances.
But I slept through the whole night in my room. You have to believe me.
Who can confirm that?
I can, to some extent. I know she entered her room at around 10. But after that, I went home.
Hey, Arvid. Didn't you have the night shift that day?
Oh yeah. Nothing happened that night until you guys came back in the morning.
How could I let this... You're free to go, Agent.
That's a relief. Let's work together to stop her now.
Jeez.
Yes. I'm sorry. She got into my head somehow, and I felt powerless to stop it. Forgive me, Uncle.
She's got special
You were right all
abilities too.
along. I'll resign and give command back to you.
I accept. We've all made mistakes, Gabriel. I'm proud of you. It takes a man to admit when he's wrong. Now, Agent England, how would you like to proceed?
Stina is an ex-agent and extremely dangerous. Given my training and background, I'm best suited to deal with her. Stay vigilant and be on the
Yeah,
lookout.
she has it
but
too.
do not engage with her unless you have no other choice. I will handle her alone.
Understood. Oh, and before I forget, here's your weapon.
Thank you.
Good. I'll need that. Thanks. Let's meet up later at the station. You'll leave a
Blue
deputy
must
to keep
defeat
an eye
Blue,
on
yeah.
her, yeah? She's far from harmless.
Of course.
Now, with that out of the way, it's time for us to have a serious talk.
Can't wait, sister.
Please, Katerina. I'd like to find your child, but I can't go before you give me some answers.
Fine. Ask your questions then.
Okay. Before we begin, we have to disable that device in your arm.
You're in luck. I can't feel it anymore, so the doctor must have taken it out.
You know anything about that, Deputy?
Yeah. Dr. Pearson had some theory about a foreign object in her body causing the coma. He cut out a small device from her arm.
Noted. I'll have to ask him about that when I'm done here.
Go talk to Dr. Person. Got it.
I think
But
it's time for some honest answers.
Now
then,
it's time for
Katerina.
this.
Are you trying to revive AI?
What do you think? Did you happen to skip past the conduit section in all those textbooks of yours?
I didn't, but I'm trying to understand your perspective. What could be worth repeating the horrors of the collapse?
AI had nothing to do with that. Alarmists and doom prophets were responsible. The old world was a place of wonder, you know? Limitless wealth and prosperity. And we threw it all away.
We had to look out for ourselves first. Our families, our children. There was too much at risk.
It's an irrational fear. Are we really that scared of anything greater than us? People treat AI as some outside force with an intent to destroy us all. AI is our own creation, our progeny. What sane parent would fear their children surpassing them? We're still seeing things through the eyes of the fucking primitive predators we really are. Kill or be killed. Anything remotely resembling a threat must be destroyed.
It was an act of defense, Katerina, not one of aggression.
I used to be just like you. I wish Maya was alive. She could have helped you understand.
Try me, Katerina. I'm really doing my best to understand.
What's the point? You'll only use the information against me. You'll take my child away or worse. If you want my confession, you have it. Yes, I'm guilty of trying to save humanity. Yes, I'm guilty of trying to awaken Huldra, what you'd call an AI superintelligence powered by a singularity.
I have a recording where Maya called your child a vessel for Huldra.
Yeah.
You're trying to create a human-AI hybrid, right?
You're wasting time. I'll tell you everything when my son is safe in my arms. Until then, I'm not saying another word.
Well.
We have more things to discuss, Katerina.
Like I said, not another word until I see my child.
Keep up the good work, Deputy. Sorry about the whole jail thing.
Trying my best, ma'am. And, yeah, you really pulled a fast one on me there.
I'll try something.
I don't need to make her forget anything.
Okay.
Looks like Katerina needs oxygen to keep her stable.
So what about this?
Snooze, an old-fashioned type of snuff. Not too common in the city.
Good to know, I suppose. Go talk to the doctor. We still have a Gabriel, we do. I don't know if that's going to be useful. We still have a Gabriel, mimic.
Dr. Pearson?
Ah!
Whoa, relax.
Don't sneak up on me like that.
Sorry about that. I was told you found something in Katerina's arm.
Oh, yes. A small tubular implant right here.
Thanks. Have you been able to determine what it does?
No, I can't make head nor tails of it. I'd suggest asking an engineer.
Walter.
Fair enough. Have you checked the other bodies for similar objects?
Maya had a peculiar wound on her wrist, but no implant. It is possible that the killer cut it out.
And Carl?
Alas, he was cremated before I got a chance. The next of kin was really fussy about that.
Damn. Where are the ashes?
Still in the oven. I was about to collect them.
That one?
No, the one in my kitchen.
Excuse me?
I'm joking. You really need to lighten up, you know?
I'll worry about
Jinx.
that when the
Yeah.
case is solved. Excuse me, Doctor.
Let's go grab some ashes.
Wow, the implant is still intact. It must be made of some strong materials.
Nice.
2 electronic wrist implants, extracted from Carl and Katerina.
Okay. Let's go to Walter. Actually, I wonder something. Hold on. I want to see if I can talk to him for a moment. See if he can tell me about the snus.
I don't have anything to ask him right now.
Ah, poop. You sure?
I don't want to share that with him.
Well, maybe he likes a little snooze now and then. You don't know. All right. Wrist implants. Let's go to Walter. Oh, actually, well, something else. We'll go to Walter first, since we're on our way. I got a feeling we need to go back and look up Stina Ruth in the thing, and that'll probably tell us to go here. Maybe, finally.
Hi again.
Hey there. What can I do you for?
I don't think there's anything on the list here, but we got
Oh my god!
these wrist implants.
What?
Are those robot eggs?
Robot eggs.
Nisa, no. That's
pretty
not
good.
Quite.
Robot eggs.
You better take those away before he gets excited. He keeps bugging me about a little brother.
Come on.
Oh my god!
What?
Are those robot eggs?
Nisa, no. That's not quite. You better take those away before he gets excited. He keeps bugging me about a little brother.
Yeah, that's not helpful.
I don't need to show him that.
I didn't think so, but...
I'm off. See you later.
Story time. I was
Take
thinking
care.
of taking a quick break here in a minute.
Police lady.
Thinking about that, and then having some story time. That sounds good to y'all. Like, now would probably be just fine. How's that sound to everybody? Good? Yeah? Alright. So, I'm going to go ahead and bring up the BRB. Probably some music. Fan-fucking-tastic. Whoa. That was weird. The game did a... I hope we're fine. Hope the game's not broke. Alright. I'll put some music on. I don't know why it did that, but it did it. Anyway. I'm going to put up BRB. There we go. We're going to have story time for those of you that have never been here before, don't know about story time. We bring up some kind of thing, whether it's a personal story or an article, whatever. And you guys are all welcome to share if there's something you guys want to talk about. By all means. You got an article link, throw it in the chat, or, you know, whatever. Just let me know, or you want something you want to talk about. Something going on. Anyways, I'll be right back, and we'll have some story time. You're free to post whatever when, you know, while I'm gone, and we'll talk about it. All right, back in a moment. All right, I am back. Mousy says I'm in need of a nap. It's up till 2 in the morning reading. Wow. Yeah, that's a long time for reading. Eyes getting blurry and all that. Hi says just found out that maybe I don't have to leave. What do you mean? What's going on? Shows it was a good book. Oh, absolutely. I have to leave campus. Nice, I think. That sounds good. Is there's some hope? What's going on? Might not have to. Okay. Great. That's awesome, man. Just need to look into the email, get in contact with the dean. Oh, I get you. One of those kind of situations. I had that with my bank the other day. Like, I don't quite understand what you're saying here. But, yeah. Got that all sorted out. So, yeah, I got a story for you, as I said earlier, hi. A story for everybody, obviously, but an aviation-related one. And this happened back in December, back before all this really went crazy. Yeah. All right, so this I got from Sky News. Great opinions will be real. Yeah, I think you're gonna like this. Well, it'll be interesting. This happened back in December. Girl arrested after stealing a plane and crashing it into airport. I don't know if you heard about this story. A 17-year-old girl arrested on suspicion of stealing a plane before crashing it into an airport in California. The girl, not been named, is accused of climbing a fence near Fresno Yosemite International Airport's maintenance building. 7:30 a.m. Wednesday back in December. It would have been around, well, the story was the 19th, so somewhere earlier that, a few days before maybe. She is then alleged to have gained access to a private King 200 propeller-driven aircraft, started one of its engines, says Fresno Police Chief Drew Bessinger. He added the plane began to move and pivot, but did not, yes, King Air 200. I'm just telling you as they wrote it. The plane began to move and pivot, but did not become airborne. The plane was damaged after crashing through a fence and into a nearby building. Thankfully, no one was injured. Mr. Bessinger said the teenager was found sat in the pilot seat of the aircraft. Why can't you send images here? Oh, because they wouldn't show up in the chat anyway. So I just didn't allow it. I didn't see the point. They wouldn't show up in the chat anyway. As far as I know, they wouldn't. That's proof why might not need to leave. Ah. What was going through her head? What was going through her head, Air? Could be relevant. I mean, I can see. Well, let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Let's. See, try now. Try now. It would be relevant. You could look at it. We have a genius, not how she managed to start the engine is beyond me. Yeah. There we go. All right, let me take a look. Training is continuing, but flight training, all the non-commuter flight students are being evicted, question mark. Thank you for the question. Go ahead, follow the instructions on the email. Send a message to the dean about staying on campus. The school is working to make options available if possible. Please let us know if you have any more questions. Wow. Yeah? Yeah, you're going to have to get a hold of them. It's got it. There we go. Well, it looks like posting an image doesn't conflict. I was worried that we were going to have problems with Restream chat, so I didn't turn it on. Looks like it's going to be fine. Man, if that would work, yeah, it would make things way easier for you. Okay, so I'll see if, let's see. We don't have too much more to the story here. It says she was still wearing the pilot's headset, was uncooperative, and appeared to be disoriented. Mr. Bessinger said the teenager is held in custody, accused of stealing the aircraft. Added that a motive is still being determined, but the case doesn't appear to be linked to domestic terrorism. Authorities said no commercial passengers or aircraft were at risk. The girl's mother said the daughter had ran away from home on Tuesday night. So she wanted to, my guess is she wanted to leave and decided, I'll just steal a plane and fly away. The 17-year-old who was never trained to fly an aircraft thought. Hi says he's got a story if he can find it. Someone tried to steal a commercial jet. Yeah, thankfully this was just a small propeller plane. I will give her at least this much credit. She didn't try to go big. Like a commercial jet, at least. She had to be high on something. Probably? Maybe? Who knows? Maybe just desperate and not thinking clearly. At least she didn't try for like a giant, like a jumbo jet or something. Maybe she might have had enough sense, not enough sense in total. Sadly enough to be dangerous. 747. Yeah, she didn't try something major, but I think the idea went through her head that maybe a big plane would be just too much to deal with. I should probably pick a small one. That said, it's not that easy. I couldn't tell you how to fly a plane. I don't know how. It's one, no. Just grab a plane. It's not like driving a car. But yeah. You know what kind of bothers me about that? This is before the coronavirus. What kind of crap are we gonna see now that things are in the state that they're in? Oh no. Oh dear. That's what I wonder. We're gonna see people trying to steal again jumbo jets. What do we have to look forward to in the next few months? That's what I'm... Ooh. Yeah, I don't know if I should think too long about that. Faith in humanity not restored, that's for sure. Did you find that hot air balloon? I think people have tried stealing hot air balloons before. It's more common than you might think. Couldn't find it? Alright. No worries. But I heard of a story of someone trying to steal an entire commercial jet. Like you do. Well, that went out the window. Yeah, I think people have already done that. Stealing hot air balloons has happened before. Well, there you go. Some of the craziness. The one where an employee stole a Q400 commercial propeller and crashed it. An employee? What? Employee of what? Employee of the airline? The airport? Or employee of the... But why, though? The airline, Horizon Air. Huh. Was there any... I mean, if you got the link, drop a link, because I'd be interested in knowing the why. Suicidal. Ah. Oh, like they were intentionally crashing it. So it wasn't... Okay, that makes a little more sense, because I was going to wonder, like, if they had knowledge of how to fly a plane, why would there be a crash involved? That would make a lot more sense. If they purposely... And he had a joyride. Oh, well, check this out. This is from over on NPR. Man steals plane and crashes after unauthorized takeoff. This was August 2018. Was not a pilot. The man who stole a plane with no one else on board from Seattle-Tacoma International Airport, identified as Richard Russell, 29, according to unnamed law enforcement sources. He flew the plane about an hour before crashing into a forest on a nearby island. Resident of Pierce County, Washington, acted alone, says the sheriff's department, describing him as suicidal. Alaska Airlines said Russell was a ground service agent working for Horizon Air, where he worked for the last 3.5 years. Horizon is owned by Alaska Air, which also owns the airline, Alaska Airlines. As part of his job, he had security clearance, routinely had access to the aircraft, including loading bags and cargo and towing aircraft. Says the CEO, Gary Beck. Russell took off without clearance, 7:32 p.m. local time. According to Alaska Airlines CEO Brad Tilden, lost contact at 8:47 p.m. One for some Boston Boone. The plane was in a maintenance position the company said was not scheduled for passenger flights. Officials said they believed he used a pushback tractor to back out the plane from where it was parked. It was unclear whether he had flight experience, they said, but it didn't appear that he had a license. It would be a series of switches and levers that would be used to start the engine. We don't know how he learned to do that. Commercial aircraft are complex machines. I don't know how he achieved the experience that he did. Reporter Austin Jenkins of Northwest News Network circled Ketron Island, the site of the crash, by boat that Friday evening. There was smoke. We saw flames on the hill and police boats circling, helicopters overhead. It appeared nobody besides the pilot was harmed. He told Scott the plane crashed into a forested area where it didn't look like there were any homes in the immediate area. Ketron Island is small, 230 acres. Fewer than 24 people living there. Few screws loose, yeah. Pierce County Sheriff Paul Pastor told member station KNKX's Ed Ronco the fire is under control. National Transportation Safety Board, the FBI, led investigation into the crash and the reasons for taking the plane. President Trump was briefed on the incident, said the White House. Russell told authorities on the ground he'd like to apologize to people who cared about him. I'm a broken guy who had a few screws loose. Didn't really know it till now, he said, according to audio from the air traffic controllers. Released radio conversations between Russell and air traffic controllers goes on for more than half an hour. He sounds calm at times, jokes with operators on the ground who try to direct him to places to land. At one point, he told the operators, I don't need that much help. I've played some video games before. Oh, dear God. Oh, dear God. Heated gamer moment, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for making all video game players look like complete morons. I appreciate it. Horizon Air Chief Operating Officer. Talk about a scene. Snakes on a plane. Chief Operating Officer of Horizon Air, Constance von Muhlen, said, our hearts are with the family of the individuals aboard, as well as all Alaska Air and Horizon Air employees. Can't find the one you were thinking of. That's all right. 2 military F-15s chased the plane within a few minutes of theft of the plane, kept the plane out of harm's way and people on the ground safe, said the Sheriff's Department. The F-15s were scrambled from Portland and not involved in the crash. People who said they were witnesses on the ground posted videos on Twitter. Bombardier Q400 is a turboprop airplane made for short flights, according to Alaska Air. It has 76 coach seats and is about 108 feet long. The airport says normal operations at SeaTac had resumed. Yeah. There was apparently, well, that's the hard part. That's the hard of this story. I'm not quite sure I understand. It sounds like it was parked, so there shouldn't have been any passengers. I don't know why they had that specific quote that they did. But no, there were no other people on board. Power level system on AQ3D right now. Oh, yeah, so... in AQ3D, items, your gear items, that is, things you equip, they have just in time for your story. We actually just finished 2 stories, Brassel. I think you might be a little late. We were talking about people stealing airplanes. And this happened before the craziness. Yeah. There's even an equip best option now in AQ3D. Yep. Items have a power level now. And I'm not sure what to think about all that. That in a totally, going off of the AQ3D thing. I don't know how to feel about that yet, because they're adding item level, gear score, whatever you want to call it. And then they're going to do scaling. Yeah. So we're going to have scaling and item level, so it's turning into a looter shooter? Well, not really, but you know what I mean? Like, I don't know about that, Chief. It does have that feeling, though, like it's going to turn into not a shooter necessarily, but yeah, essentially the same idea. There's going to be a bunch of like item level loot drops, and it's going to be about your gear score. Is AQ3D really the game for that? That's the question I have. Should AQ3D be the game for that? That's the question in my mind. For right now, it's a good way to go until they've added more to the game, I suppose. I mean, yeah, you can drop more gear, but I don't know, man. It seems like a weird direction for them to go. To me, it seems like a weird direction for them to go. If they embrace that like wholeheartedly, are they gonna try to make the game like super competitive? Is that so? Let me back that statement up by saying, remember not that long ago they were talking about adding a battle royale mode. They did mention that at one point. Are we looking at this game? Are they trying to turn AQ3D into some kind of like e-sport? Heavy question mark? Right? Yeah. I hope to hell not. And they do realize the best thing about AQ3D, I think above all right now, is a mostly great community. And they will kill that by trying to turn the game into something like that. I hope they realize that will signal the death knell for their community. It will become... Oh, God, will it be? Yeah. Well, no, it won't signal the death knell. It will... A huge evolution in the community, and not one that I would look forward to. It'd be one that... Oh, yeah, same. If that's what their game turns into, I will be bidding it a fond farewell. Brassel says they've talked about some kind of fusion thing. Combining items or what? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot of little pieces like that that just kind of add up here and there and makes me ask what their intentions are. And I'm not trying to push, I guess, like something that may not be there, but I am always concerned. And I think it's a good idea to always be concerned for things that you enjoy. You have to ask yourself, is this a good direction? All right, Mousy. Yeah, no problem. Have a good one. It's too early to really tell, but yeah, that doesn't sit well with me just right away. I don't see the importance in a gear score in AQ3D to begin with. Like, I could get it if the game was far more complex. But let's be honest with ourselves. AQ3D, the beauty of it is kind of its simplicity. Right? Like, it was never a super complicated game to understand. And the whole reason for gear score on items is typically for people who don't understand all the complexities of whatever game they're playing, to get a general idea of how good a piece of gear is. Right? So it's an at a glance, oh, this would be better. Right? They already have that in AQ3D. When you mouse over the item, it shows you positive and negative effects to your stats. You're telling me that's not easy enough to understand what's better? How good some gear is up to the individual. If you've played AQ3D, you'll know right away that there's, look, what is it, like 4 stats? And it usually depends on whether you want more health. What is it? It's basically health. What is it? Health, haste. The haste, they call it. Crit. And what's the other one? Just straight up strength, maybe? It's really simple. Yeah, there's really only like 4 stats. Maybe 5. It's not very many. And typically you go for a more damaging build or a tankier build. That's really all there is to it. If you want to be more tanky, you take the health and the armor stats, right? If you want to be more damaged, you take a lot more of along the lines of crit. It's not a very difficult system to understand. And a gear score, and let me put this out here. A gear score isn't going to fix that. A gear score won't make that easier for you to understand. Just saying. Because you could have an item that's, 5 or 10 more gear score, or whatever you want to, power level, 5 more points than what you're currently wearing, but it may be the opposite of what you're going for, right? Maybe you're going for a tankier build, but this provides a damage boost, and because it's a big damage boost, it's a higher value. And the game says, well, you should equip that. When you're going for a tanky build and it doesn't help. A gear score actually makes things harder to understand. I've never been a fan of gear scores in general. I always thought they were a bad idea. They may be dabbling in something much bigger we can't see yet. They might be, but the implications of it are... yeah. I guess we'll wait and see. I will reserve judgment. I'll reserve judgment until I know for sure, but right now, I find it suspect. Just gonna say. I find it suspect. If they're hiding something big, why? Right? Why would you hide something big? They're dabbling in something much bigger. I mean, granted, it's not ready yet, but don't you think if they had some kind of big thing that they were working on, that they were dabbling with, that they wouldn't mention it at least a little, try to tease out, get a little hype? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I would imagine. I mean, there. I don't get it. I don't get it unless there is something bigger. Well, what would that be? And why would they hide it? I don't know. It's all speculation. Let's solve this mystery. And they plan on having different qualities for item drops. Yeah. Yeah, they're talking about different like level appropriate gear drops, which is great. You don't need a power level. You don't need a power level score for that though. And like I said, I don't get why you'd need a power level score for that particular game. I get it for more complex games, but not for AQ3D. As it stands. This is all based on what we currently know information-wise. Really, we'd be speculating. So I don't know. I'm gonna get back to the game. We're gonna let's just play a game. And we'll deal with it later. We don't have enough information to really go on right now. Speaking of not enough information.
Oh my god!
This guy's gonna talk about robot eggs.
Are those robot eggs?
Nisa, no, that's not quite. You better...
Yeah. Alright, so we need to take these to an engineer. It turns out that this guy's gonna be absolutely worthless, isn't it? I appreciate that.
Looks like
they're not robot eggs.
I don't have any reason to go up there.
They're wrist implants. Of course, you don't have a reason to go up there. Let's check our notes. Who might know about these wrist implants? We don't know where Stina Ruth is. Hold on. Let me ask him again about Stina Ruth.
Hi again.
Hey there. What can I do you for?
I have to find Stina Ruth. Any idea where she might be?
I often see her around this part of town, but I'm not sure where she lives exactly.
Not helpful.
I'm off. See you later.
Take care.
Bye-bye, police lady.
I'm gonna go back to the police station and see if I can't get an address for Stina Ruth.
Hello again, Gabriel.
Hey there, can I be of assistance?
Do you know what these are?
They look like computer chips in some sort of protective shell. Clearly a third-degree violation, right?
Hard to say without the assistance of an engineer, but most likely, yeah. Do you know Rolf Dahl?
You could say that. I've stopped counting the number of times we've hauled his ass to jail.
Oh, he's a troublemaker?
Yes, ma'am. A slippery one.
Russell
But
says,
one of
I'd
these
like
days
to
his luck will run out.
I'd lurk like I normally do as I watch TV. The phone I normally watch you on has died. Ah, dude. I'm sorry.
So, your uncle proved steadfast after all.
Yes.
You heading out then, buddy?
Joke's on me for considering him a softie.
So, do you know where I should search for Stina?
No idea. I'd look up her address and start there.
That's exactly what I was
Don't beat yourself up for what happened.
I'll take
there.
full responsibility. It was a mistake to listen to her.
All right.
All right, I'm off.
Good luck out there.
Probably pop back in. Okay. No worries.
I had a few questions, Commissary.
By all means.
I never thanked you for standing up to Stina earlier. So, thanks.
Think nothing of it. I'm an old fox, and I don't fall for just any flim-flam.
Any flim-flam.
So, any idea where I can find her?
Not really. Check her address in the records.
Eva says, never buy me a wristwatch. Okay, I killed the battery. 4 to 5 days? Really, on a wristwatch? Would you, like, dunk the thing in water when it's not waterproof or something? Either that or that battery was sitting in that watch a long time before you bought it. They have a watch you have to recharge like every week or two.
So it turns out that Leonard Dahl was a member of EPOS.
That's disconcerting. Do you suspect that the church is connected to the murders?
Not anymore. I infiltrated their compound, and nothing indicates that they had any prior knowledge of the killings.
I see. That's a relief.
It is?
Well, a whole organization committing murders would be a hell of a lot more difficult to deal with than a single person. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh yeah, you're right. What's your opinion on Rolf Dahl, the plant master?
Oh, don't get me started on that troublemaker. He's always up to something.
Brand new fossil watch. Battery
Like
dies 4 to 5 days.
Anything that will make him a quick buck.
Wow.
Smuggling and handling of stolen goods, usually.
Want me to look into it?
No need. You have bigger fish to fry. We can handle Rolf.
All right.
Do you know what this is?
Clearly some kind of, gizmo. You're asking the wrong person here.
Yeah, there's something wrong with that, man.
I don't need to know his opinion on that. That's all I needed.
Very well.
Okay, let's go check the address records.
I don't need to look that up.
Stina Ruth, though.
All right, looks like her address is at 5 Lindgren Street.
Yep.
I think that's up the stairs opposite Walter's shop.
Yep. About damn time.
I don't think I need to look him up.
I guess we'll look everybody up while we're here.
I don't think I need to look him up. I don't think I need to look him up.
I didn't think so, but...
I don't think I need to look him up.
Yeah. Chargeable about a day, you just carry your phone, yeah. Okay, well, I don't know what we're supposed to do with these implants. We need to go talk to an engineer. And Walter isn't telling us anything.
A small local greenhouse. A collection of what seems just looks like a logbook.
So who's an engineer other than Walter? Maybe if we could find the maintenance guy at the apartments. It's a bit of a stretch. Doesn't look like he's around. Nobody here.
2 electronic wrist implants extracted from Carl and Katerina.
Get the watch battery replaced for free from Fossil. It's a pain in the butt. So you can just give it to someone else. Yeah. Fair enough.
I don't think that's the right place.
I didn't think so either, but might as well click on it while we're here. Okay. I mean, maybe we can go over here, up at the other spot. I don't know where we're supposed to find an engineer. Maybe, what's his name's at the recycling center? Nope. I was hoping for the guy that worked with Leonard. We might find him at the canteen. Yeah, you know, we could try the canteen. That would make a lot of sense, actually. He might know something about him. The only other person would have been the woman that was working on the power, but I don't know where to find her either. We don't even have a name. And everybody's gone. Right. You think of the Star Wars Cantina song? Yep. Yep. Exactly. Yeah. That's what they call it, though. They call it the canteen. Yep. For real. Well, we have reason to go up to the other place. I still don't understand what the wrist implants are for, if we don't have an engineer that's going to tell us anything important. Hey, we can finally go up to the building. Alright, we should be careful. We have no idea. Ruth could be anywhere. She might be here. She can be invisible. Yeah. I'm actually going to take a moment to walk and see if she's here. The biometric should spark something. Doesn't look like it. Alright, let's just do a forensic scan. We'll do a smart scan real quick. I don't have reason to believe anybody like Leonard or anybody's DNA would be here. Traces of blue. Oop, I missed what it said. Let's see if she'll say it again. Crap, I missed what she said. But definitely traces of blue. And maybe there could be something from Maya here, but I would doubt that. Okay. We're back on smart scan. People usually kill wash fast, delete information off of tapes, right? Damn it! I wish I wouldn't have clicked so fast. Oh, watch fast. All right, we got tapes, we got bottles. Surprised the bottles don't have anything. There's baby supplies. Let's start here and just work our way through.
An old badge from when Stina was a police officer in the city. A diploma for especially distinguished service, signed by the bureau director. It's probably from back when Stina retired. That's the biggest bottle of booze I have ever seen. Various items to care for a baby. Stina must be the kidnapper. A discarded beer bottle. I don't need to mess with that.
Place a little rundown. A little bit.
A number of empty glass vials in a neat package. There were a couple of tapes here.
There's a lit cigarette. Somebody has been here. Somebody's either still here or just left.
A smoker too? It seems that Stina is a woman of many vices.
Yeah.
There's a tape player on the table. No tape inside.
Well, we have those.
Looks like Stina when she was about my age. She used to be quite pretty. Looks like this hasn't been functional for a while. Not even a blanket? Stina must like to sleep rough. A few identical bottles. I would guess they contain alcohol.
Okay. Well, there's tape player right here.
report number 3. After roughly a month of surveillance, I am sure there are no more than 3 people in the group. The leader and the young couple. I have been unable to determine the location of their mainframe, but it must be in one of the key locations here in Nordsund. They rarely go down to the ground. The shack in the junk heap appears to be connected to a large makeshift antenna, so they may have access to long-range communications. The leader keeps referring to her wrist implant as a key.
Oh.
But I'm not sure to what. In any case, we should make sure to obtain it when we strike. We're starting to reach a point where we know enough to take action. Let's meet after dark at the usual place and discuss our options. Leonard, signing off.
The usual place.
I know what you said, but I can't wait any longer. They're getting too close. The child will be born in a matter of weeks. If they finalize Project Huldra, it'll be the end of us all. I'll take care of their leader first. I've gained her trust, so it shouldn't be hard to get along with her. As for the child, the host, God,
Can't do anything.
but it is
She's
an
in the room.
abomination. I will do what needs to be done. Make sure you destroy these tapes. If things go wrong, I don't wish for any blame to fall on you or my church. You have taught me much, Councilwoman. If I fail, I trust you'll find a way to resume my sacred duty. Goodbye.
So, if Leonard killed the conduit members, who killed Leonard?
Stina.
It's not too late, Stina. Give up now, and you'll get out of this alive. I better try to track her. She can't stay cloaked forever.
Chemistry signature. Yep. Okay. I assume it just matches. Right. Should, yeah. Alright. Let's go. We got what we need. Let's go. I assume up to the, oh, I assume it's up at the, place over here. Probably the balcony of the place. But the wrist implants are a key. Wait, so did she...
Looks like the tracks continue west, past the canteen.
Past the canteen. To the tower edge. Right? Back around to the town entrance. We've already felt...
Good grief, that's a huge bird.
We've already fell once. Wasn't paying attention. I was like, wait, what the fuck was that noise? I'm gonna try to skip a couple of these and just go straight over. Museum. Yeah. She's in the secret room. Yep. Okay. Do we remember the secret room? It says it's stuck.
Ugh, this
Let's
thing
use our
is
strength.
heavy. Stina! There's nowhere to run. You have to surrender, for your own sake.
Fuck it! Damn you, Leonard!
You're trying to pin this on Leonard. Did you kill him?
Of course I did. That brainwashed idiot forced my hand. I just wanted to steal their technology, and he decided to go on a fucking killing spree. You don't get it, Vera. We're both living on borrowed time. Blue clings onto you. You'll never be free. You'll see. The only way is to give in and let it absorb you.
Oh my.
Consume you. The key to our full potential is right here. If you join me, I'll show you how. I'll show you everything those mindless drones at the Bureau try to hide from us.
I'm sorry, Stina. I can't let you hurt any more people. Don't make me do this.
Time for you to earn your stripes then. Give it your best shot.
God. Oof.
Another one bites the dust.
Oof. Maybe we can amnesia her?
That tickles, kiddo.
What are we gonna do? I don't think the muscle boost is gonna help. Maybe...
I don't see what I have to gain by disguising myself as him in this place.
Damn.
I don't need to know her opinion on that.
No, you don't. How are we supposed to fast shot her? What if we turn on regeneration and then shoot? Damn it. I gotta be quicker.
Another one bites the dust.
There's not enough time.
Another one bites the dust.
Yes. How are we getting out of this? Go to the fan.
Not right now.
seem to hit me from here. No, no, no!
Not now.
Back here. I guess we can't leave. Can't just leave her here. We can get out, but that doesn't help us. We're trying to stop her. Or are we?
Not now.
Nope. We've got to find a way to stop it. Okay, let's think about this. Something in the room, maybe. Maybe. I mean, the robot's got a laser sight, but I don't know how that's gonna work for us.
Not now.
Hoping that would like blind her. It does. It does. It does something. Well, it did for a while. She's got unlimited ammo, apparently. Just gonna stand here and think about it. Let's see. And if you're wondering what those do, we've been here before. Don't do a hell of a lot.
She's armed. I wouldn't get close enough for close combat.
Okay. Not enough time. Trying again. Thought maybe I was just
Another
too
one
slow.
bites the dust.
Yeah, we're gonna have to try blinding her. It's not gonna work that way.
Another one bites the dust.
It seems like to shoot her, you have to be like right here. Could we throw?
That combination makes no sense.
I was hoping you would throw it, but you know.
I don't want to shoot that. I don't want to shoot that.
Damn it.
Not right now. I don't want to shoot that.
you don't have time to hit anything, it... See, this grays out, you can't use it.
Not now.
Can't use it on yourself?
That combination makes no sense. That combination makes no sense. I don't see how those things work together.
Yeah, I don't either. Back there.
That combination makes no sense.
I mean, I was thinking we could shoot the button. But she just walks up.
That.
Yeah.
That combination makes no sense.
Create a diversion. Well, I don't think throwing cassette tapes are going to do anything.
That combination makes no sense. I don't think extra strength helps there.
Really? Maybe we can push the hovercraft.
I don't think extra strength helps there. I don't think extra strength helps there. I don't think extra strength helps there.
What are we supposed to do?
I don't think extra strength helps there. I don't think extra strength helps there.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense, but apparently it... How? That's my question. You tell me how, and I'll do it.
It's not the right time for that. Not now.
Right?
I don't want to shoot that.
I can't shoot it. She does get blinded for a brief moment, but everything grays out and we can't use the gun. Maybe if she's blinded... There's got to be something else to it. It's just too late after that. Yeah, it's too... I don't get it.
Another one bites the dust.
You can't shoot.
I don't want to shoot that.
Why not?
I don't want to shoot that. I don't want to shoot that.
Yeah, I'm confused. I'm confused. I don't get it. I do not get it. Hold up in the lab. Okay. Attempt to use your handgun, you'll lose. Yes. Distract them. Interact with the hovercraft. Temporarily blinds them. We know that. Forced to reload. While they are changing, quickly use the handgun. It's just down to timing.
Won't work. She has made up her mind.
Okay, we gotta go back here. It's just a timing thing.
There. I've got you.
Yep. Whether or not that baby is,
I guess this is it, Agent.
Don't say that.
partially
Steve.
AI hybrid
I'll go
yet
get
or
the
not,
doctor.
I don't know.
You can make it.
You're a soft one, aren't you? No point. I'm losing blood way too fast. Before you ask. The baby is okay. I'm not a fucking monster.
Good. Why'd you even bring it here?
I thought it would unlock this damn mainframe. Since my stupid implant didn't work. She sure had a thing for security protocols. You can consider the case closed. Leonard took out the conduit members.
2 killers,
And I
like
put
I
him
said.
down like the rabid dog he was. What's more important than my petty little life is what you do with what's on that computer.
It contains the code to Huldra, right? A powerful AI.
Oh my.
Yes. Adapted for a blue biocircuit. I thought I would be the one to merge with...
Stina?
She's dead.
Good job, my love. She had to go.
I pity her. I wonder what brought her so low.
We'll probably never know. No point in thinking.
Are we gonna have a choice to make here?
I need to gain access to the mainframe. It's the key to ending all of this.
Yes. Project Huldra is in our grasp. You know what to do.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Do the right thing, honey. Complete Project Huldra.
Don't worry, little one. I'm not going anywhere. The device reacted, but nothing happened. Maybe something's missing. Appears to be a wireless data reader of some kind. The device reacted, but nothing happened. Maybe something's missing.
She got one inside of her? Can't smart scan the baby?
The device reacted, but nothing happened. Maybe something's missing. She
There's
had
the other
another
one.
wrist implant in her pocket, likely Maya's.
Oh boy. Enter help. File list, play audio file, activate Fenrir or Huldra, help and exit. Let's go with file list. File listing.
Huldra's kernel is functional, but all my hybrid simulations have failed. The host always suffers from massive cognitive dissonance. We're likely dealing with an interface problem. Ordinary adult augmentation simply won't provide enough bandwidth for a successful cognitive symbiosis.
I see.
I've been researching prenatal augmentation, and my initial findings look promising. Synchronizing the growth of a nervous system with an early introduction of blue may be the key. The young woman I have come in contact with has shown herself to be bright, dedicated, and loyal. She is willing to offer a child for our cause.
Talking
The
about
next step is
the
to
teacher.
find a father, but we have to be selective. We can't risk this man exposing our activities. I also finally managed to acquire a sample of blue, but I am not proud of the things I had to do to get it. I just hope my city contact made it out alive. We've just finished the work on the womb tank. I'm still skeptical about this Carl, but Katarina assures me she can keep him on a leash. He seems like the jumpy paranoid type. I'll play along for now, but it's likely only a matter of time before he becomes a liability. Anyway, the tank needs some further testing, but it won't be long until we can attempt an artificial insemination. While we wait for the vessel to mature, I've established a self-destruct mechanism called the Fenrir Protocol. If we are ever compromised, it can be used to prevent our sacred work from falling into the wrong hands. The program will completely wipe all drives and backups. We can't risk our foes using Huldra for evil. It could well lead to the destruction of this entire planet.
Wow. Well. Looks like there's only two options here. You can activate Fenrir, or you can activate Huldra. I'm not even sure how that's supposed to work. Just a moment. Let's close the terminal for just a moment. Fenrir closes it off.
Do the right thing, honey. Complete Project Huldra.
I don't trust that. The blue...
She's gone. I pity her.
The blue is messing with her head. I would think if you complete it, you get this... Yeah, I don't trust... Yeah. Supposedly, he is an aspect of the blue. Basically, if we complete it, we're following the same road Stina is. I'm shutting it down. Yeah, I don't trust it either. I think we activate Fenrir. I don't like it. There's something about it I don't like. Permanently erase all data. Continue.
I'm sorry, my love, but I have to do this.
No, you can't. If you do this, I'll be gone forever.
You're already gone, Alex. I love you, but you're gone.
I guess I really am, huh? Maybe it's time to stop pretending.
I wish you could stay, but we both need to face reality.
Yeah. It's time for me to go.
It is. Goodbye, Alex.
Goodbye, Vera. I love you.
That's it. It's done. Let's get you to your mother, kid.
Thank God. Is that...
It's the blue or the
is
red
that
pill
him?
all over again, yeah.
Is he okay?
More than okay. He's perfect. You feeling better?
I'm all right. The headaches are almost gone, and I'm getting my energy back.
I don't know how she's
What
gonna
happened to
feel about
Stina?
this.
Stina is gone. She wouldn't go down peacefully. Your experiment is out of the picture, too. I ended it.
What? You did? Fuck. No, you ruined everything.
Not everything. You still have your son, right here.
Oh, please. You think they'd ever let me keep him after everything I've done?
She's right, you know. A woman who experiments on her own child, she's way too dangerous to be a parent.
I'm never getting out of prison anyway. Just take him away. He's better off without me.
Do we want to care for a baby? I don't think she's got anything else going on anymore, right? Well, more cases. Who else gonna take care of this blue-infused baby? Give it up to the state, right? Yeah. That don't seem right. Desperation can make people do stuff they don't want to. Yeah. We're gonna take the baby.
I'll take him. He'll be safe with me.
Good. Just go.
Caregiver achievement.
Get out of here.
There we go.
You know, Alex, part of me really wanted to go through with it. Part of me wanted to ignore all the warnings as long as I could see you again, even for just a little while. But then I realized what you'd say about it. The real you, not some blue-induced hallucination.
Right.
You'd never put others in danger to save your own skin. And that's just one of a million reasons why I love you. I'll come back here every once in a while, but it won't be like before. Parenthood is a full-time job, and I need to focus on giving this child all the love and attention that he deserves. For the first time since he passed away, I find myself curious about the future, and I think that's something worth holding on to.
Wow. Unleash the Wolf, case closed, Path of Balder achievements. So there's, yeah, it was pretty good. There was other... I assume there was a full option if you'd have gone the Holder route. A different ending. I imagine there are. But I also imagine because the game has autosaves that we won't experience it unless we play it all the way through again. That would be a guess. I don't think they're going to let you just go right back and choose Holder to see what there is. You want to see the other endings? I'll let this play out. Let's see if there's any more information. I don't think probably all there is, at least for this end. Yeah, that was pretty good. The that final little bit with the timing was kind of like every point and click game. Every point and click game seems to have kind of a weird patch somewhere where you got to figure out some stuff that doesn't seem very well, not just obvious, but like some seem a little cryptic or a little bit difficult. Don't make a lot of sense, and there's parts where you get that trial and error. Every point and click game has that. It's trying to understand, you know, the developer's intentions, I suppose. But other than that, like, this was pretty good. The one thing about this though that might have been a little bit more interesting, and it's a really kind of a minor gripe. You remember when you have the scanning, where you can scan for people having, basically people lying? I thought it was strange that you could use that pretty much all the time. Anytime you activate, like you could activate it as like, not in the middle of dialogue, but basically in between any question. And it seemed like it always was just like, why not have it on? They seemed to not notice you doing it. It wasn't like it was a, you know, like it wasn't like an obvious thing that they knew you had. Moving the rope to the other side so the goat won't get you. Yeah, right? Stuff like that, yeah. Yep. There you go. So, yeah, if you hit start, it just is the cemetery. If you hit continue. Actually, what happens at the cemetery? Oh, it just comes back to this. There you go.
You know, well, part, but then I'll come back here every for.
Yeah. It's just that. They made sure that if you want to do it, you gotta start all over. But yeah, other than the asking the questions and having the scanner on at all times with no consequence, I thought that part was kind of strange, because you could just, like, why even turn it off? If you mess up, there's no turning back. Yeah, oh, exactly. Your choices are permanent on this. There's no save scumming, so to speak, right? Like, you make your choice, and that's your choice. Another thing to mention, for anybody that missed it, the 3 abilities that we had, the different augmentations, well, you start with the strength, the biometric scan, and the other one, the analyzer. You start with those, but the ones you gain throughout gameplay are different based on your actions in the game and how you talk to people. Because there's other abilities. You can get mind control. I saw that as an option when I was skimming to try to get a, like, what are we supposed to do here? There's a, like, mind control option. There's a couple other things that you can get instead. So how you play the game changes what abilities you have and changes the you know, how you progress through different puzzles. But yeah, I would imagine there's options where you don't take the baby. There's options where you activate Huldra. Yeah, I don't know. Overall, really, really pretty good. I'm not sure if I want to play through the entire game just to see the alternate endings. Not on stream, especially. Like, that seems like it's a lot of work for a little bit of stuff. Might want to just YouTube that. See what people are doing on other people's playthroughs. Honestly. But yeah, not bad. Not bad. Really good. I really like the setting. Really like the setting of this game. Because it takes place in this... I guess, well, technically it's post-apocalyptic. Right? Technically. the apocalypse was a war basically between the religious sects, you know, different religions, and technology. Which brings up a very interesting point, right? Like, we are eventually, as far as we know in real life, going to get to a point where we will be able to create a super intelligence, artificial intelligence. And the question I think some will probably have is, what does that mean? Like, there will almost undoubtedly be at least some zealots of different faiths that will see that, at the very least, some zealots, possibly even more mainstream, right? Ideology that summoning, or, you know, creating that is summoning a god, a false god, maybe even, right? They may take great offense to the idea. It's an interesting topic. Very interesting topic. It's one of those, you stand on the precipice of change. Yeah. What would happen if you had activated Huldra, right? Don't you wonder? I think we all wonder. Anyway, I think we're probably just going to go ahead and call it a night here. That's what I think. I think we're going to go find somebody to host. Because there's, like, way too much to get through, even if we sped through this. All the dialogue options, there'd be way too much to go through to try to see another ending. So, I would highly suggest, I'm going to look forward to it. I'm going to look online. I want to know what some of the other options were on the playthroughs myself. Maybe I'll post them if I find them on Discord, but it'd have to come with spoilers. I don't know what people feel about that, but in any event, let me switch on over. Let me go ahead and bring some music up. And I'm going to see if we can find anybody to host for tonight, because that was very interesting. We got a decent amount of people over on the Twitch side, it looks like. If you give me a minute, I'm going to find somebody. But yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10. It's high. It's high. I would, at very least, a 7. I don't think quite a 10. So somewhere in between, let's split down the middle and just say an 8. Because I'm saying definitely not a 10. And I'm saying at least 7. So somewhere between 7 and 9, we'll split the difference and say an 8 out of 10. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. The game was pretty solid. The characters were all really well written. It made you kind of wonder. That I think there's room for questioning. There's room for questioning whether or not activating Huldra is the right thing or not, right? Because like, you've got the other half of the argument that says it could change humanity. But mostly for the better, but the fear is that it could be for the worst. Yeah, all the voice work was really well done. Yeah, absolutely. Solid game. Solid game, guys. I would highly recommend, if you like point-and-click adventures, and especially this AI, this whole storyline, if you like the idea of, you know, of artificial intelligence and what it means for the future, like, yeah, this could be something you'd very much enjoy. Maybe trying the alternative endings. Anyway, real quick, let's go see. Kiva's got a link right there. What is it running right now? Let's go take a look. Just out of curiosity. I'm sure it goes on sale. In fact, this was part of a bundle not that long ago. It's $15. And they even have some other stuff. There's even some bundles on Steam. You could get the soundtrack separately for a little bit more. Or, well, in addition, I should say. And they have another game that I've heard is pretty good called Kathy Rain. I've heard that title before. But yeah, it was part of a bundle at some point. Like I don't remember, either Fanatical or somebody like that. One of those. So it would probably, you maybe you want to pick it up a little later when it's on sale, or maybe it's gonna, if you can find, maybe the bundle's still I don't think the bundle's still active. Was it maybe the Humble thing? I don't know exactly where the bundle was. I know it was part of a bundle though. Anyway, I'm gonna see if there's anybody that I can host over on the Twitch side. Let me see who's doing what at the moment. It's a lot of musicians right now. Well, we could always go. First Player Tokens is live right now, huh? I didn't know that. That seems like a weird time. Weird time for him to be on, that is. And there's also Twin Minds. We host quite often. He's a multi-streamer. He's a good dude. Well, I think since we don't get the option to do that very often, why don't we give First Player Tokens a host? Let me make sure he's up and doing. It looks very much like he's doing some League of Legends stuffs.
And then as soon as I feel like he wanted me to hold his XD.
All right. Yeah, let's go ahead and give First Player Tokens a little shout out. First Player Tokens. Make sure I am typing correctly. There we go. Truck driver's easiest job to do right now with no traffic. Yeah, no kidding, man. All right, there we go. Let's give some love over to First Player Tokens. He's doing some League of Legends stuff at the moment. He's a great dude. He usually plays a lot of board games. He's out with, people in his game store. That obviously isn't a thing right now due to the coronavirus and social distancing and all that. So he's inside. He's playing some League. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. So tomorrow night, let's say real quick, if you're brand new, you haven't followed or subscribed, if you're on YouTube yet, you might want to do that. You'll know when I go live. You also might want to consider Discord and or Twitter, because there's tons and tons and tons of free games. I don't know which ones are all active right now, but at one point we were looking at almost 200 free games between itch.io and GOG and Epic, of course, and Steam and all kinds of other, like a massive amount. You want to know where to get all those free games? Yeah, you're gonna want to join up on Twitter or Discord, because I link them. I find them all the time. Speaking of free games, you might want to show up on Friday for the Friday free game feature if you like free games. I'll pick something that's free right now and give it a spin. Anyway, you can find all that stuff, exclamation URLs, etc., exclamation Discord. You can bring it up. Anyway, we're going to call it a night. We'll be back tomorrow, Thursday, with Shining Force 2. I had to take a minute to brain, access that in my brain, what it was called. Just having a moment. Anyway, Shining Force 2, we're almost done with that. And we got tons more retro games to play. So we'll find something to play after that. If it ends early, And we'll move on to other retro stuff. Got tons of stuff just on the Sega Genesis collection, let alone a few other games. So, anyway, that's going to do it for tonight. Y'all stay tuned for First Player Tokens. We're out of here. Have a great one.